Yeah, we already called that. We already talked about it.
I can't do an interview. It won't be organized. It'll just be talking about Mario Tennis and nonsense. Uh-huh. I need food so bad.
Pikachu. Pikachu.
Oh, Grand Finals, Keystone 2. I'm missing my co-commentator right now, who provides all the salt. But how you doing, Hammerheart? How you doing, H Watts? Commentary has been a roller coaster, dude. I gotta say. Whoa, that ledge cancel. Nice job not pushing him off. Like, how? Dude, who does that? Just calls out with the edge guard. Pikachu has to do so much work just to get in. Is approaching for either character actually safe?
So Boom did decide to go Kirby. I thought he might.
He's feeling the Kirby today.
I thought he might.
I need a chocolate milkshake.
Sounds good. Oh, that was dangerous. Oh, that was dangerous too.
How did he miss
Smart
that?
to get away though. Why? Because he knew it was coming.
I said how? And how do you know he's gonna get the ledge?
I feel like the Zero might have had the down air there in the air. I'm not sure. Boom might have had it covered with that back air. This is gonna be nice DI away though. Smart to DI away so that he didn't get nared after that. Oof. Oh, he was looking for the up smash.
I was looking for a pivot up tilt.
Pivot up tilt. Huh. I like that. That was fun.
Oh, up air is so
His
good, but not
feet,
that good.
dude. Look at that DI, dude. You just missed a sick DI again, dude. Just boom the DI away from the was DI away from the up air combo essentially. Keeps getting caught. Boom's invincibility. He's got to switch something up here. Nice nair. It's clipped back air. Oh, I like the slow fall nair. Throws off the timing and Boom's up tilts. Yo, get Strand Daddy on the mic.
Bro, this is a grand finals
Get.
It would be a shame for me to ruin it.
Get. No, dude. It would be great for you to ruin it.
Oh, we're doing double
Please.
sets.
Oh, no turnaround.
I broke it. Last time I was on here, I got kicked off for Twitter talk.
Nah, that's cool. You good.
All right. We got.
We're men here. We're actual men here.
Q and Minio the hero.
Absolute
What
hero.
do we got? We got Boom wrecking as usual. It's a shame.
You missed it. I got triggered earlier by people in the chat and went
Yo,
off.
is that a vape, bro? Do a fat cloud.
Do a fat cloud.
Yo, the smoke alarm's gonna go off. The smoke alarm's gonna go.
Nah, it's vape, dude. Did you hear what I said though?
Are you asking a chair?
Yeah, get the man a chair.
Oh my god, I really must poo.
There you go. Get in here.
I gotta do something special.
I mean, you could come sit on the couch with us too. I mean, that's an option.
I got. All right, guys. Oh, what's up, Strap? All right, what do we got here?
Sticking to their guns.
Is this game 2?
This is game 2. Boom, just one game 1.
I'm gonna be brutally honest with you guys. There's no possible scenario where Mateen wins against Kirby.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
I think I might agree.
If you're from the United
Why?
States,
Why is this?
you do not beat Boom's Kirby.
His
Why?
reflexes, dude. He's so
just
fast.
His reaction time?
Just
reaction
knowledge.
time.
It's a combination of knowledge, raw talent, and reaction time. Okay, and when you combine all 3 of those things, you got a mean person. Look at this. Ooh, first one there. Yep.
Dude, hasn't Zero beaten him in taking sets from Boom before?
No, not once.
Are you sure about this?
I'm 100% sure.
Okay.
Oh, wait, how much
He's beaten Alvin. Is that what it is? He's beaten Alvin?
No one, Zero's not beaten. The best person Zero's ever beaten was Isaiah's Lotiers and.
Karaba? Or
No.
what's that Japanese Yoshi's play?
He's beaten Wizrobe in a set and
Okay.
Mariglass in 1 set.
Okay.
But that's about it. Which, not to take anything away from that, those are way better wins than I can ask. Oh, nice up there. So, guys, what's going on? What are we talking about?
Dude, we're just letting this unfold, I guess.
Well, we're trying to offer professional commentary.
Yeah, you're way better than us already.
Professional commentary.
That's why we called
Alright,
you. That's why we
so
called you in.
Let's just talk about something important. Who's hungry?
That
I'm
is,
so serious.
you're dead on, dude.
I'm trying to.
Oh, that was
Q,
nice.
you sound schmacked. Are you hungry?
No, I'm definitely not schmacked, but I am starving.
Are you trying to get schmacked?
No, I don't. I hate being schmacked.
Boom gets back on with his last jump and a nair.
Boom's gonna keep getting back on.
Yeah.
Alright.
Dude, he knows just like where to be for the jumps and he like knows to jump, turn away, to like avoid getting hit, and then like he'll use his last jump to like grab the ledge. His recovery.
Zero
is
takes the
insane.
lead.
Let's go.
He
Zero's
grabbed
gonna
the
lead,
foot.
bro.
Zero.
Dude, Zero can win.
Zero's God.
Zero can win. Okay. Don't try to ruin this for everyone.
Zero's gonna
Jabs
win.
away
Yo,
that
if
up tilt.
Zero resets the bracket, I'm buying everyone in the venue
A beer?
a beer.
You can't even buy yourself a hori.
So let's hope Zero doesn't win.
Or I'm going thirsty is what you're trying to say.
You're not tasting it.
Ay,
Ah.
it is
Scary.
just crossed swords there.
Dude, and gets the wispy assist.
Wispy to
man.
up tilt combo.
Wispy to up tilt.
Oh.
I like it.
Oh, that was a good punish.
Shield
I'm
stop,
seriously trying
forward
to eat
smash.
after this.
You're dead.
Same.
Alright, so we're gonna. Is this game? Oh my god, this isn't even game 3 yet.
Mateen has a shot, dude.
Just
Just let it happen.
I've never played Boom.
Oh, that was a good reaction, dude. That was an awesome reaction.
It's anticipated. It wasn't true reaction. Okay.
Okay.
He knew what was
He
gonna
knew
happen.
what was gonna. Boom sees the future.
Yeah. No, he knew that what would happen in that scenario, so he just planned ahead and.
Stupid.
It's stupid good. Why aren't you F tilting? Wow, wispy for the. Oh. Oh. Remember when we said Zero had a lead?
Shut up, dude. You see him just get around that up tilt? No problem. Whatever.
No problem. Listen, guys.
Do you want to quit life?
Oh, every
Watching,
day.
watching Boom. Do you want to just quit life?
No, I don't really care. Boom's not that good.
What do you mean he's not that good?
On a related note, Roberts beat
Low.
today.
Yeah,
That's
that's a
really
sick
good.
win.
Oh, he beat me. All right, granted it's my Fox, but you know, a win's a win. He beat my Fox. He beat a low powers Falcon.
Yeah.
He took 0 to game 3.
Yeah.
Let's go, Robert.
Let's go, Robert. I mean, VIP.
Yeah. Look
Or
at this.
MVP. VIP. And you just agreed. You're like, yeah, VIP.
Fucking VIP.
I mean, I guess he's VIP too. That's dope. What's better, a VIP or an MVP? What do you think?
Who cares? I can say with certainty this is the worst commentary I've ever heard in my life.
The synergy
I
is
don't know
real.
what the guys are laughing at.
Who cares? Who cares?
Look at this, bro. 3 minutes. It's 5 minutes we've been watching. Oh, he called
Dead.
him out, and that's a dead rat. All right, I'm starting a clan for anybody who doesn't go rat and refuses to go rat in tournament. You can't be like a solo me and Yoshi and be like, oh, I'm part of the clan. No. So we're starting the clan called PC. It's called for pest control. We're out to get all the rats. Okay? We gotta eradicate rats from our metagame.
I agree, dude.
Yeah.
But nobody can learn. We're too stupid to learn.
We're doing so are you gonna be PCQ or what? You use a high tier Minio, so I don't know if it's fair for you to be PC.
I'm already in a clan.
It's alright, I'll switch off. I don't even care
Q,
anymore.
what's your clan? PPTS or some stupid stuff?
No, they're dead, dude.
Treg?
Is that even real?
I'm trying to be PPS.
I thought Treg was only foxes.
Okay, I might have to join Treg.
You should, dude. I feel like you're already in it.
No, I hate Treg. They're the rival clan of the Corshio. Oh my god, down air. F smash. Oh, that's a shame. If I was him, I would have pivot F smash so he went off the ledge. I'm freaking.
No up smash there? Didn't have
Nah,
it?
you don't need. You'd rather if you up smash there weren't many follow-ups. You can just get like another hit. That's it. But if you throw him off ledge, you can edge guard. Kirby's recovery sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this Fuku. Boom's been taking notes from Fuki.
Like the single hit fair to forward smashes.
I don't
Oh,
think
the
that's what he
cool.
That big toe.
Yo, whose banana's that? Guys, whose banana's that?
It's mine. Don't pay attention to it.
What do you want for it?
That's really. What do you have for that banana?
I'm real hungry. Guys, this is game 3. It's looking like it's a restock.
I know, it's kind of sad. I wanted to see. I definitely thought Zero would be able to do some stuff here. But Boom is just, dude, he's insane.
Some bars. You guys want to hear me rap?
Not yet.
Keystone 2 rap. I can make a rap on the
Yeah,
fly.
can you just wait like a few minutes for that?
Is that oh wait. You don't want that part of the video? What do you think's gonna bring the views in, okay? We need to start networking.
Nothing in this community is going to bring the views because this community is toxic cancer
uppers.
and it hates you.
He doesn't care though. He just DI'd through the up airs and then set himself down for a forward smash.
Oh, thank you, Q, for that insightful commentary
You're
by
welcome.
the commentators.
You're welcome.
Oh, that was good. Guys. Yo, give me a bird up on the mic real quick, V. Give me a quick bird up. This is about to be last off.
Bird down.
Oh my god.
Just like that.
You're broken.
That was
Yeah.
cold, dude.
You know what's trending? You make my bird go up. Bird up.
And that's bird up by V. I really cannot wait to hear what they have to say about the commentary on this. We actually
They had a lot to say
Yeah,
earlier.
Think about this now. We are all right. That's the game. Good games. Congratulations, to SuPeRbOoMfAn for winning Keystone.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
Yep.
Now think about this. These people cannot. They're not going back and study. They're gonna have to mute the audio when they watch the set. Like if they go back and study it, because no one in their goddamn right minds wants to hear us talk.
No.
Not a single person.
But
I don't blame
It
them.
could have been anybody on these mics. You know?
Who wants to? I mean, when I
Did
watch,
we ask for this
when I
responsibility?
watch the matches, I don't really pay attention to freaking commentators, even if they're good. Like, I honestly,
Wait.
I don't. Honestly, sometimes it's like, I just kind of put it on a.
Did you
watch.
It depends on if I'm learning a lot. You know? If somebody's really providing a lot of insight.
What have
that's
you
different.
ever learned from commentary? I think I learned like one thing ever.
Honestly,
And
there's
that's like the percents that like
All right,
Kirby's
I
throw
gotta
kills.
sign off,
game
boys.
knowledge-wise, probably
Some
Cobra.
stuff. I mean, there's I guess like if Cobra's on, like if you have like
Cobra's
top
an
level
idiot.
players who come on and critique the stuff
I'm-
or whatever.
I'm what
But
they used to
sometimes
call
even
a
that
top
gets
level
like kind of
player.
frustrating because it's just like, dude, I don't,
Yeah.
can you just?
It really
Take it
depends.
easy.
If it's just like play-by-play stuff.
There's
which
no way of
I-
of pleasing everybody.
That's the
Either
problem.
it's too serious or it's too casual.
I don't know
or,
enough to like to like get above that state though.
I
Like,
know
I can only
a
do
good amount.
play-by-play. You know.
Everyone commentates different, and it's like, who gives a shit,
Oh,
dude?
wait, we need to
it's
switch to
it's
the
a
video.
fun
This
game.
is,
We're gonna get Boom on. We're gonna get Boom on
Yeah,
for
we're-
an interview.
where's
Can
the
you grab
interview at?
Boom for an interview, please?
Are you signing off?
Do you want me to sign off?
I'm
Why
signing
can't this
off.
be a dual commentary or a dual interview?
V, grab Boom for an interview, please.
Oh, all right. D Buckets wants to say something on the mic.
D buckets. What?
Waxy balls. Or all right. Strand Diggity Dog signing off. Oh, Boom, come here.
Come here, Boom. We
All
talk.
right, I ask first question and then I sign off.
All right, that sounds good, man.
What? All right, Boom, I'm asking you the first question. And the only question I will be asking you. Yeah, what should I ask him? All right, first question, Boom.
Good question, dude.
First and only question from me. Do you hear that music? First
Yeah, I
off?
do.
What the hell is that?
Buck Bumble.
And that was my
That's your one question, so
Buck Bumble, everybody.
we don't need this. You can just put this over there. You can just turn that off. Boom. Congrats, man. Thanks for coming out again.
Thanks.
We're happy to have you here
probably.
at the lab. This is your third time you came out to the lab, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
I came to a weekly, didn't I?
Yeah, you came to a weekly, and then you came to Keystone, and then
Okay,
Keystone
yeah.
too. So I think 3 total. If I'm stalking you correctly, I believe that's what it was. What do you think of the competition today?
It was pretty stacked for, what is this, a regional?
That's exactly right. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a mini major. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, there's a couple of people that played pretty good.
Yeah. Who were you impressed with the most that you like weren't expecting to do some crazy shit?
I mean, it wasn't crazy, but, you know, I thought Lowe did pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
He just grabs you and you die. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. I was impressed by Robert too. I feel like
Oh, yeah, Robert, yeah.
Robert did some great work. Who gave you like the hardest?
I'd probably say Zero did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Despite it not looking like it, you know.
I could have sworn that I've seen him take a set off you. Am I wrong about that?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're wrong.
I'm wrong.
I had to clarify.
Yeah. Oh, I just you need to make sure you're wrong if you're actually wrong. Yeah, man. We're glad to have you come. You rolled through with what crew?
Michigan.
Oh, you came through with Michigan. There was
Yeah.
a pool out there, and I feel like there was nobody from Michigan even here. There was like only
2 players.
yeah. Huh, nice. Sweet, man. Well, we definitely want to see you come out more. If you ever need a place to crash, we can definitely put you up. Was glad to see you brought Mrs. BoomFan out this year.
Yeah.
I had asked you about Mrs. BoomFan prior to. Now on to the more serious questions.
Oh, we're getting serious now.
Sure.
Okay.
If you were to have a son or a daughter, what would you name them and why?
Really now? These are the serious questions?
We need to make sure that we have gamer tags lined up for your children, so that when they come out mashing buttons, we know who they are. You have
Okay,
nothing to do
I've
with-
never thought of this before.
Well,
Okay.
well, maybe you need to start. You're in a committed relationship. Like, I feel like at any time we could have, BoomFan Juniors, and we need to make sure that like the world welcomes them. So if you could extrapolate that.
I mean, my brother could take over, you know.
Who's your brother? Do we know him?
Aiden.
Does he play this game?
Well, he's kind of like a couple years old.
Is he a fucking robot like you, or?
I don't know yet.
Uh,
I know he's wild.
How old is this? How old is this bull?
It's like 2 or 3.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right. You put a little 3-prong in his hands. See if he gets greasy
The
with
spaceship, yeah.
it. I feel like it's unfair that you have a steel stick, and I feel as though you should have to play on like Yobo controllers to make it fair for the rest
What are
of
Yobo controllers?
like third party controllers.
Well, that doesn't sound fair.
You have to, from now on, every tournament you play in, you have to use the fishing rod. And that might be the new rule set. I'm gonna start a Facebook poll and see how many people can agree to that.
What about the arcade shark? You know, the fight stick?
Fine. That's anything other than Hori and OG. You are allowed to use.
Oh, man.
And you cannot use GameCube and no adapter BS and a like Xbox 360 controller. So
no functional controllers.
So no functional controllers. You have to play with total jank to enter any tournaments in the United States from here on out. I feel like I can get a pretty good backing on Facebook for this, actually. Why are you so good at this game, though, on a serious note? What do you think? Like, we were kind of discussing that, well, Stranded was saying that you kind of have, like, your reaction time plus, like, your game knowledge coupled with, like, I guess just, like, raw talent with it or whatever. Have you been good to, like, all video games ever or just, like, this particular game? Like, when did you realize that, like, you... See you later, buddy. Thanks for interrupting our awesome interview. You know, get the hell out.
All right.
I love you, man. Thanks for coming through. When did you realize like you were so good at this game? What made you like get to like the high level play that like you're at right now? Like if there was like a couple of pieces of advice that you can give everybody.
This is a very long question.
That is a long question.
Yeah, it's I don't even know where to start with it.
Okay.
Wow.
So you feel like you have raw talent? Do you have raw talent for all video games, or like just this one in particular?
I probably have a raw talent for games in general. Okay. Like it's mostly my hand-eye coordination is very good.
Okay.
I don't find it that difficult to be good at video games. It's very natural for me.
Okay.
So most games I can pick up with ease.
Okay. And now as far as like so that covers like the raw talent. So it's all right, man. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming through, man. We appreciate you.
All right,
Yo,
see ya.
We appreciate you, Zero. Good job, man. I was rooting for you, buddy. I love you. Oh, dude. Thank you so much. What was like the third part of that question? What would be like a piece of advice to like other players to how to kind of get to your level for this game without maybe necessarily having like the raw talent for like all video games or whatever?
Okay. Well, you want to practice, obviously, but you got to do good practice.
Training mode practice,
no,
you mean? Or?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
You have to know what to train, right?
Okay.
So training specific techs in training mode to learn them is good, but just practicing mindlessly isn't necessarily good. Practicing against people is very, very important because you learn all sorts of situations. You get that knowledge going.
Yeah.
Once you learn like matchup knowledge and whatnot, you can start getting into the reading territory and just reading what people do. So say like somebody's double jumping a lot, that's the pattern they like to do. You just punish it, right?
Okay.
But that comes after learning a matchup, I think.
A lot of people also talk about how do you feel about playing multiple characters as opposed to like having like one or two main characters? Do you feel as though like the fact that you play like all 12 characters helps you understand other matchups better, or do you think that other players would be better at would be able to get better at this game quicker if they just focused on using one or two characters because then they get used to playing all of the matchups?
I think just swapping around and using whoever is probably the best.
So having a good like full 12 character cast.
Yeah, well, I mean, you get better generally at the game. I mean, I feel like that's more important
than just getting better with one character.
Yeah.
And getting really good. Because like Japanese players, like you can make the argument that like Japanese players do like the exact opposite. They stick with like one character because they're character locked, and therefore they get to see like all the matchups versus whoever they're like one character. Say like a Yoshi, for instance, you know.
They don't necessarily play one character. They've been branching out more and more. Like the top players, or a lot of them they really like 12 character battles.
Okay.
So I mean, they're not necessarily locked. There's a few players that, you know, are very, you know, loyal to their character, but I feel like that kind of culture of one character is changing.
Yeah.
In Japan at least.
Well, sweet. All right, man. Again, thanks for coming out, and thanks for winning. You know, we appreciate you.
Okay, I think I was thinking about this while answering.
Yeah.
But I think the answer to the sun question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude.
Okay. So
oh my God.
I'm gonna name them
I
either.
thought you were gonna dodge it.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. But I was also thinking about answering it. Okay, so it's either gonna be Jonathan or Carl.
All right, dude. And what about a daughter? You didn't think about it? You're not gonna have
that's
one.
not gonna happen.
It's Jonathan or Carl. And what's the tag gonna be?
Well, that's up to them.
All
It's
right.
not me.
Okay. What would I mean? All right, that's fair, dude. I'll take that as an answer. I'll chew on that, digest it, and see what comes out the back end. All right. Thanks everybody at home for watching. No, you didn't necessarily like the commentary the entire time. Some of you did, some of you didn't. You know, we try to like put on a good show for everybody. And we really do care about the community. I really do feel like you know, if you throw that positivity out there, we'll continue to grow the community. It's been awesome to see like young players like Quapples. Oh my God, Quapples' set was so good. We've been talking about that all weekend. You know, that's going to be the kind of stuff that grows the community as opposed to you know, sets it on fire and watch it burn. Again, we still have the shop open if you guys want to grab any of the gear that's in there. You can check out our Facebook page for like all of the events that we're going to have. Really do feel like, you know, my cousin Moosh, he does a great job with TO in these events, and he really has awesome talent for making this shit pretty. So, you know, shout outs to Moosh and everything as well. And yeah, you guys take it easy. We might leave the stream up for some friendlies. I'm not really sure, but take care, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you.
I had to answer the question.
Don't get up, Boom. That's a good question.
Don't get up.
Yeah, sit down with them too. I'll take a picture.
What do you want from me?
They want a picture. Is it cool to take a picture of the Boommeister?
No, my Japan friends say it's bad.
They do.
We're missing people. I'm Robert. I thought we were just.
You're Robert? Yeah. All right, get in here. Come on.
You're Robert?
Yeah, I'm Robert.
Okay.
I've got.
You guys got to line up behind.
So LD's coming in here.
Zero.
Yeah, LD needs to be in here.
Robert, stop game people.
Big brain.
Are you coming in?
Oh, I want Mateen in here. Get in here.
Do y'all mind if I
No, just get in here.
Yeah, just
Lay
do it.
across.
Just do it. It's a bed.
Oh,
He's all over us. Oh boy.
Can you guys like maybe crouch down, get on your knees?
That's good. Does that feel good?
I just can't see your faces.
How did you get in this
Oh wait,
picture?
yeah. Okay, yeah, that's good.
Can I do a
Just like
cheesy
that.
smile or
You can do two.
Yeah, cheesy.
All right, ready?
not cheesy?
I'm
3,
doing a cheese.
2.
Look at this guy. He's so.
After one, say Keystoned.
I got.
Keystone.
I got his.
All right, say Keystoned.
Keystone. Get in there.
Is somebody being tickled right now?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, want to see the
Are
picture?
you good? How many pictures did you take?
I guess you got. No, I was kidding. Yeah, I got a bunch. I made a little video too.
I got you.
We got like
dog.
a K3
I got you,
space.
baby.
Oh my god. K3 space right here.
Oh boy.
What is this? I'm just looking like you guys are all screwing around. I was the only one who was serious.
You played Kirby today.
Yeah, you were. Alright. That's actually pretty good. John, Lowe's pretty serious too. Alright, you guys can
How
go.
am I looking? Let's do it serious.
Oh, let me leave.
Here, you want to see? I just made a little video.
Oh,
And then I took it on.
actually, I'm not leaving yet.
The video's good. So like,
I need to
this
just
one,
deposit the
video,
money.
just take the link clear up. Yeah, you did it.
Yeah.
Deposit it. Yeah.
It was fun.
Gotcha. That's the 3-0.
What are these, pennies?
Come on, man. It was fun.